Good evening, everyone, on the TGS and Twitch. We're doing the KH2 path hints. You know, the thing that we haven't touched in a while because Archipelago.
Pretty much.
But yeah, for quick rundown for those that don't know how this works. Basically, we will be earning progression points based off of various things, level ups, certain progress within worlds, yada yada kind of deal. Those will give us stuff kind of like you see on mine, because I've got the auto tracker already loaded, where it says creations is on the path to non-existence. I'm good with saying that because both of our hints can be the same. Basically what that's gonna mean, creations is an oddball one, but basically that one's the shop. So anything that we see in the shop can potentially point us to non-existence. World unlocks are in the shop. I think it's 3 world unlocks are in the shop. So essentially those 3 worlds are automatically going to be technically on the path to non-existence. So that can mean that non-existence will be in one of those 3. As we progress, you'll start seeing other stuff correlating to each other, and will help rule out and point towards where certain things are. We have and I'm full on, but it is this, a helper kind of deal for the paths. It's not a foolproof. It does not have to follow to the T, because I actually have rolled a couple of seeds where it does not follow to the T. The only goal for that is to kind of help you take all of this information in and kind of guide you. But it's not meant to be it has to be there mentality. We'll start seeing where some of the locations are not on a path to light, which that essentially means anything pointing to those worlds is dead. That's about the only guarantee that there is there. But with that being said, you ready to kick this off?
Yes.
As I am not currently set up for it. because I forgot to finish menuing. You did turn the reports back on, right? Okay.
Yeah, it gave me the stuff.
Okay, then. It is a race. While I have the access to see everything, I'm not going to be watching yours. I actually have yours covered. So, should be pretty fair on that end.
Hooray!
But on that note, we will kick this off in 3, 2, 1, go. I'm not clicked on Windows, so it didn't take the A press. I do have a timer, so if you beat Final Lemnos before me, let me know.
Alright.
Obviously on final hit, whether that's before or after Dome. Oh, it's 5. My bad. I thought it was 3. It's 5 locations are in the shop. Non-existence. Okay. Have you looked at the shop yet?
Not yet.
Okay. And I'm not gonna say, let me know when you have, and I'll kind of explain a little more on that for those watching.
I'm now looking at the shop.
Have you seen what's in there?
Ice cream, Bone Fist, membership card, Beast Claw, picture.
Okay. So, for those wondering, all 5 of those are pointing to non-existence. It's also a good idea to mark that in the tracker because you may or may not be able to buy them all early kind of deal. But what that essentially is meaning is that non-existence is going to be anywhere in those 4 worlds. And yes, you heard me right. Those 4 worlds. Because that was 2 for Twilight Town. Now, technically, what that should, in theory, mean would be that more than likely non-existence is pointing towards Twilight Town, but we don't know that necessarily right yet. Ooh. That is a useful thing. Oh boy.
Something you.
This is how this is how this goes badly. Yep. Yep. Yep, that is usually how that goes horribly. Although that hint's actually helpful. Okay. Okay, we're gonna try that again. I'm doing a thing that I normally don't do. And I'm a little rusty at this. Okay. There we go. That's what I was needing to get done the first time. Thanks, game. Well, that's a thing.
What?
I don't know how to react to this. I've never seen that happen before. The seed rolled something completely odd that you may or may not have already seen, because what I did sometimes is your first play. I feel like this is the right answer right now. I might regret that. Oh, yay. Didn't really want that, but okay. Okay. My luck sucks, apparently. I'm 2 for 2 right now on clearing areas before I'm expecting.
Oh no.
So, for those wondering, yeah, based off of what I'm realizing right now, chances are Twilight Town might actually just be, and this seed might actually just be pointing us in where to go. I have never seen both of those places do that early. One, sure. Both, no. Also, why is it not tracking properly for the levels? Because that totally was level and not... Oh boy. So is yours tracking right?
What, wise?
For your levels?
I don't think I've gotten anything on levels, so...
Okay.
I don't know.
Because I completely just had it tracked wrong. So watch that. Because that was definitely on levels. There is no way I could have got a check in this world where I was at, kind of deal. So have you done Pride Lands?
Yes.
Okay, did you blue number it?
Yes.
With a 1, right?
With a 2.
That's what I was afraid of. Something is not working right for me. Noted.
Okay.
In light of it doing that, I'm like, So, out of curiosity, what about 100 Acre?
It is blue numbered at 1, but how it blue numbered made me go, are we sure about that?
Okay, yeah. So why did it do that then? That's interesting. I'm gonna close it and relaunch it, because I think something went wonky with it. Really? So Pradland's blue numbered at 2?
Yes.
What level did you get to?
Oh, you mean my level?
Yeah.
Or 13?
Yeah, because that was on 14. Huh. Because legitimately, I just dropped it and it blue numbered on the same one from before. So.
Well, mine blue numbered at 1, but then I found something else and it was like, that's not right.
Okay. I'm wondering if we don't need to take into consideration blue numbering right now then. Because that seems like something's wrong.
Probably.
Probably should go back then. Finish that like I normally would have. Because yeah, I full on did that, and when I got that first one, it blue numbered, I'm like, what? But the reason I asked what level you were is because I'm wanting to say 14 there is a check. Unless you didn't go sword.
I went sword.
Okay. You go all the way through normal stuff, or did you stop early?
Oh, in Pradlands?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went through to Simba.
Oh, okay. So like normal then. Oh, okay. No, we can count blue numbers. I just got the other thing that you were talking about there, so yeah. The reports don't consider in the blue numbers.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
That's why they get disabled to begin with, is because they're not technically part of the blue numbers. Because I was sitting there trying to figure that one out, and then I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, now I see what you got. Also, ladies and gentlemen, that is one red herring right there that I know has to be a red herring. The only redeeming thing is that does also point to other things, so that is why that is not a red herring. That and that are done. Don't mind me as I'm just playing catch up. I love that I'm still opening every chest, even though they're color coded, and I don't have to on the black ones because that can't be anything of use.
Oh, that's a thing.
Yeah. I don't remember all the colorings though. That's the problem. Oh. I just know the black ones are items and or like junk stuff kind of deal.
I thought that was a cosmetic thing.
Nope. And purples are always weapons. I do remember those two. I think the regular colored chests are abilities, I think.
think my music rando broke because I hear no music anymore.
Right, that's not a skippable cutscene. I know that. Ow. Oh, no. I don't have the stuff for the
My levels are tracking properly.
Huh, that's weird.
Also, it was 15, not 14.
Oh, it was okay. Well, I got them close together, so that I probably just missed which one I actually got it on. Oh, hi. You're a thing. Can we quit? Game, stop doing this. I want to try to make it through some of these worlds. Stop.
No.
It just shut me out of another one. We'll go here then. For those wondering, why isn't he following the hints? Right now, I'm more just trying to shotgun each of the areas and see if I get lucky on some of it. Because every time that I get like that, it can actually point me to something important. Because now I know that I've got something here and to keep looking thanks to that hint. And I'm trying to be as vague as possible because you don't know what hint I'm on and I don't know what hint you're on.
Fair enough.
And where we get hints can very greatly differ. So even though I say that, does not necessarily mean that you're gonna find the exact same thing that I did. Ooh, I got explosion. I will take it, actually. I will only say that because I don't remember where I got explosion. Ooh. Okay, yeah. Ooh, okay. That is good to keep in the back pocket. Possible bad idea? Oh, don't crash. Oh, it's gonna crash.
Oh no.
It's taken forever to load. It's gonna crash.
Are you sure? Because depending on where you are, you're not actually.
What, does it just take a while to load?
No, hit B a few times.
Ah, the menu gets screwed with it. Okay.
Yeah, you're actually in the menu. Because I audibly heard me get dropped in the menu while the loading screen was on. So I was like, I see. I'm actually in the menu. It's not loading.
I thought that I heard it too.
Mm-hmm.
But I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess granted that kind of tells you where I'm at, but I'm probably not going to be going as far in here as you. Because if I don't have a certain thing, I'm not going beyond the station fight.
Fair.
And I'll say a certain thing because, yeah, the events have happened. I don't have to just find final. Light and darkness would be helpful right now. Just gonna put that out there. Probably not here. I'm probably going somewhere else, but... Alright, level 1. Dang it. Okay.
Every time I see behind the curtains on the game, I'm concerned.
Just saying it's garbage. Then yeah, I'm not pushing farther here. Go do the play I should have made. Actually go do a different play and then do the play I should have made. I wonder if the world that never was... No? It didn't do it. Okay. That's literally only a Twilight Town one, then. Because I was going to say the world that never was has a cutscene and then into a menu. I wonder if it was going to do the same thing, and no, it just went straight to the menu. And why didn't you track? Where did you go? You just didn't even track. Okay, noted. I'm getting the weird bug with it. It's like sometimes it just is refusing to track stuff.
Mm-hmm. It hasn't done it to me, at least not that I've noticed.
Well, I say track stuff. It refuses to track it properly at the very least. I can't believe 3 worlds that's already blue numbered. What the actual heck? I think that's actually what's messing me up more. Usually by now I've at least gotten enough points to get an idea, and this time the game's just like, no, we're gonna blue number everything. Okay, it didn't track that either. What? It's still full-on tracking. That's what I don't understand. And I'm just gonna say it, that is now 2 torn pages in a row that it's failed to track. In a row. I don't know if that is just bugged and I'm gonna have to watch for that or what.
I'll just say I don't think I'll have to worry about that anymore.
3. God dang it. 3 in a row. Come on, let me just find the last one. That way I don't have to worry about it either.
I mean, I have.
After you said that, I'm like, come on, just give it to me already and let's be done with this. Which, you know, that also tells me that you've been here. This is not gonna shape up well, is it?
Oh, it depends.
I love that it's shuffling between Odyssey and Galaxy music right now. Depending on if it's a fight or not.
It's been giving me roses and
Oh,
Persona
Jesus
music.
Christ. Can I quit getting blue numbers? Please. That is not helping. At least I got money. You know what? I've got money. Buy the stuff.
Oh my god.
You know what? I know what the game's gonna do. Dang it, I know exactly what the game's fixing to do. And it's because I turned core on and I know it. Okay, that's the first piece that's actually gonna start helping. Yep. Yep, it's gonna do it. Oh boy. Just early call this, don't I? I think I do. I think I just early call this. You're dead. Yeah, I early call this. I know what it's fixing to do. Why are we doing Luncheon Kingdom for the fights? Like, that has just been consistent now. Big chest. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, yeah. I called that, actually. I hate it when I'm right. Because that usually means that someone else can call that quicker than me. Thing is, though... No, it can. No, it definitely can. Oof. Oof. That does what I think it does, don't it? Huh? Yep, that does. Also, do we want to call when we find proofs or no?
We can.
Okay. I'm at 1.
I'm at none.
Okay. Right, it's auto skipping the cutscenes. Right.
Uh-huh.
I was like, wait a minute. That just threw me off on one thing there.
I think that's why it does that weird loading, but you're in the menu thing.
I know I turned that on to make it go quicker, kind of deal, so we wouldn't have to force through skipping all of them, but honestly, I think I prefer it the other way. And I will probably try to find that setting and turn it off. This was an archipelago, that would put Zigbar in logic. Dang. Thank God this isn't. Granted. Okay, no. I was gonna say, granted, isn't there something that's gonna be pointing towards there? But no. Not yet, at least. Granted, that doesn't mean anything, but... You're stacked. Okay. I don't think you've gotten it, but the wording as no path to the light is exactly what we're kind of wanting to see. Because that tells us we go to that place and then we can start ruling out areas.
Okay.
Hi. 2. That was not where I expected that to be. So... if I've called this right, then I'm in go mode. As soon as I find the other thing, the last one.
Well...
if I've called this right.
Apparently I've lost.
I'll tell you this much, you will have one. Probably in not too much longer. Because you usually show me up on that, so I'm surprised you didn't have one already.
I think I've just done the seed wrong. That's all it is.
Oh, nope. Movement's not good enough for that. Oh god. That would be a mistake. I am too low level for that. That is a mistake. Really? That won't work? I don't know how to fix that problem, actually.
I got one finally.
So
Hooray.
I'm guessing you hit the level.
No.
Oh. Huh. Usually you catch up to me on that one by a margin and a half. Alright, that no longer matters. You know what? I might be barking down the wrong tree here. Now that I'm thinking about it. Because that just solidifies that. No, I think it is this.
Now I have the one on levels.
So now you're caught up. Also, you like the levels just died after that too?
Yep.
Wait. So then what else? Those two are together, those two are together, those are separate. Wait a minute, it can't be. Wait a minute. It can't be. Otherwise that would be hinted that way. Hold on here. So that should, in theory, rule out quite a bit. I should have looked at that sooner. So because they're not both entered there, that actually can't be there. So I have no idea. But at the same time, it also can't be there. And shouldn't be there. Okay. Yeah, that changes a lot, actually. I think this is the play. See if I can't figure out something off of that. Okay. I love that I tried to mash start to skip the cutscene even though I knew it was gonna auto skip.
What was the no, like the path to no light meant to be again?
It cannot be in worlds where items there are from originally. So, it's actually a little bit of a weird thing because I don't have anything to directly say.
Okay.
But I guess the best thing, I guess the best thing would be like if the membership card was, I'm assuming you're looking at Halloween Town because that's the only one I've seen be that so far.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
If, say, the membership card was there, then it couldn't be in Hollow Bastion, is basically what that would be saying.
Okay.
Other stuff could be there, but none of the proofs can be there.
Hmm.
This way. Let's go.
Because the only way we know if it's a dead world or not is if it's a blue number. Also, shoutouts to, you know, one of them deciding to push me out of the way so that this takes even longer. Because that's awesome.
This way. Let's go. This way. This way. Let's go.
Okay. Oh, the game just freaked out right there. Okay. That actually started giving me something. So that means it possibly could be. Okay. Else out. Not gonna get anything else.
Let's go.
That rules that out. Meaning I've got a lead question mark? Yeah, I half expected that actually. Because I've actually been pushing this off. Yeah. Kind of what I deserve. I swear if it is this, then I will be slightly mad that I didn't do the thing I normally will do.
Take that. Back off. Come on.
This is way too high pound of a beat for this. I love it when I get a high tempo song in a fight. Also, I really hate it when I get the RV up. Could go all the way, yeah. Nothing really stopping it. That no longer matters. Also, shoutouts to Kiraga. The least sought after magic. I always miss that timing. Okay, well, I'm not mad then. Can I do this? Maybe?
Okay, there's one more place that does the whole loading screen is hiding the menu.
Of course.
In fact, it does it twice. Oh joy, that's not panic inducing at all.
Maybe I can do it like this?
You really shouldn't have betrayed us. Got you now.
Trying to think this through on how I can do this fight. Because I'm used to usually having at least final, but maybe?
Reload. So what do you think?
Okay.
Reload.
Let's go. Heal.
Okay, now we're talking.
Oh, this is not good. Yep. Hmm. Nope. Okay, so now I'm winging it in a different way. Great. Wonder if I can... Maybe? Actually? If I could menu. Okay, we're not trying that a second time. We're gonna try this a different way. Because I feel like it's behind him.
Got you now. Clever little sneak. Reload. R for reload. Roxas. Okay, now we're talking. Roxas! R, reload.
There we go. Okay. Still not blue. Now it is. Okay.
Group 3.
That sounds about right.
It's over.
I'll be honest, I feel like I lucked into that.
It depends. Because I did start chasing stuff that I didn't think you would be aiming for.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'll go ahead and say it. I went through Zigbar,
Mm-hmm.
which is something I know you normally don't do.
I only did the first 4 of World That Never Was, and I never went back.
Right.
The reason I went ahead and went through that was because I figured it probably would be behind it. Limit Form was behind him. Because at this point I don't care to tell you. Because I know you're in final fights. But now I'm sitting here looking at hints, and I feel like there's 2 plays, but one that I probably should have done long before now. Because I started into this one and then turned myself around because I realized what the game was gonna do.
I'll be honest, I looked at the hints, but I was also paying attention to what it was giving me map-wise and item-wise, and I was like, I just thought, you want me to go here, don't you?
Well, maps you can't go off of.
Okay. So that was just a coincidence.
Yeah.
But I noticed very specific items were popping up for me, and I was like, let me go check those locations then. Because it wasn't even like, I think a couple of them were unlock items. I don't know if they are specifically ones. Is Orin statue an unlock item technically?
No.
Okay.
But we did, I don't know if you had it by the point that you would have done it, but we did have Olympus being on the path to connection.
Yeah, I knew that. Like, I knew that after I got Orin statue, because Orin statue was like one of the first things I got, because I went to check the first 4 of World That Never Was, and then the first like 3 of 100 Acre, and it was like, hey, here's a torn page. Also, it's blue, and I'm like, what? Why? How?
Yeah,
How does that work?
When I dipped into Pride Lands, got the reflect and it turned blue. I went to Pride Rock, dipped out there, and then I went to Undertaker, got the torn page, and it turned blue. That's why I was like, what the actual heck? Then proceeded to do the normal play that I do with Beast Castle. It turns blue after Thresholder. I'm like, excuse me.
Well, there was a report in Pride Lands after that.
Yeah, when you said that, and I was trying to figure out if it was the tracker being dumb or what, that's when I spotted that, and that's when I was like, yeah, reports won't change that kind of deal.
Mm-hmm. Like, I knew... Let's see, what did I know that was on connection? I knew Hollow Bastion was on connection, Land of Dragons was on connection, Olympus was on connection, Distant Castle was on connection.
Okay, we actually knew that Hollow Bastion couldn't be on connection. Otherwise, the shop would have been hinted at connection also.
Ah, yeah.
I shouldn't have went as far as I did. I should have went in there, and as soon as I got non-existence, I should have dipped right there. That was where I lost some of mine. I didn't pay attention to that until after I was fixing to go into the Demix fight, and I'm like, wait a minute. Wait just a minute. But yeah, because it wasn't hinted for connection, it didn't matter that we had other stuff pointing that way. Membership card was only hinted for non-existence.
Mm-hmm. Also, Pirates was connection.
I mean, that don't surprise me. I went into Pirates, I dipped out to go to Hollow Bastion because I was like, oh, I know what it's fixing to do.
Ah.
Yeah, I should have went back to that afterwards.
Where did you dip out?
Oh, I did first 3. I did the shotgun checks.
Oh. It's in caverns.
Like before Barbosa.
Yep.
Yeah. See, I probably wouldn't have went that far normally. Like, I more than likely would have went through the minute fight and then stopped there. And went following hints from there.
Mm-hmm.
But now that I also have a hint for Port Royal, that's where I went back. I started to go to Space Paranoids and then I'm like, wait a minute, I don't have anything. Port Royal also has hints that would tell me if that's the right play or not too.
Well, my logic ended up being, okay, I'm gonna go to Disney Castle. Check that. It went blue before Windows even.
Yes and
And
no.
I was like,
Because, I mean, technically you can get those easier after Windows.
mm-hmm.
Because you're already right there for the Pete fight.
Right.
But yeah, when I got it blue there, I was like, well. And see the reflect. No, the magnet. The magnet gave me Space Paranoid. Or no, the reflect gave me Space Paranoids and something else. I forgot what else. I think Disney also. The magnet gave Port Royal and The World That Never Was. So that's why I went to The World That Never Was, because I was like, my luck, it'll be there. And if it is, I knew I was going to beat you to it. Because you don't do that early at all.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, that would be the downfall where that would turn in.
Yeah, it's over.
Oh, yep, right there. Yeah, I probably wouldn't have wound up getting connection unless, case in point, I had a hint saying that it could be here.
Mm-hmm.
That is too deep in there for me to normal push, at least. Because Minute Fight gives you stuff for progression points, too.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
Also, that hint that I just got for Space Paranoids, being on the path to peace, probably would have turned me away from it at that point.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Well, my logic ended up being, I go to Disney Castle.
Let's go.
It still gives me like hints and stuff. Still pretty broad. I only have ones in all of Connection. So I was just checking off worlds. Because I was just like, okay, it's got to be in one of these at this point. So let's just start checking these off and just see what's in them. Go to Disney Castle? Nothing. I'm like, okay. Let's try Olympus. Go to Olympus. Last check I get there is Skill and Crossbones.
That's it.
And I'm like,
Okay.
Pirates?
See, now how far in did you go on Olympus?
Before the Pete fight.
Okay, so that would have been farther than I would have normally went anyhow.
I think Skull and Crossbones was like sooner than that, but
It's one of those I'll have to look at the spoiler afterward.
mhm.
Because if Skill and Crossbones was
And
early
time.
enough, I probably would have went through enough and would have realized that that would be the play then.
Mhm.
Gather. Sword. Gather.
Because there was one point where I actually debated on going to OC kind of deal.
Mm-hmm.
Especially because it was a loan for connection. I don't know what made me turn away from that.
But yeah, I just did like the first visit of Holobash, and it just gave me 2 reports that I don't remember which ones were, if I'm being honest. But I just started checking off worlds that were either that were like just trying to be solo connection or at least partially connection. Just like, okay, just check these. If I run into the blue, then I'm out. But if it's staying through at least the visit I'm currently on, let's see where it goes. And then Pirates just gave me a fire, and then was nothing else for a while. And I'm like, this seems oddly suspicious. It's probably here, isn't it? Or just like, it's just a fire so far. Let's keep going, see if it gives me something else. Because like I have thunder, I can loop Barbosa forever. I'll just loop Barbosa and kill him. Who cares? Also, oh god, all the turn pages off the bat.
I know, right? Where was the last one?
Agrabah.
Okay, then your last one was different than mine.
Twilight Town?
Okay, I didn't go far enough for Twilight Town one then.
Okay. It's in the first visit.
Probably Sid's Tower.
Yes, because Scimitar was also in Sid's Tower, just outside it.
Because I did not go to Sid's Tower because I didn't have Final.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't go through the station fight, which was actually a good call. None of the proofs being in Twilight Town, which is actually surprising because I was expecting that to happen.
Also, it says I picked up Valor in Olympus Coliseum, and that is a lie. I do not have Valor, unless it is counting Auto Valor.
Nope, Auto Valor's not an OC, because I got Auto Valor.
Okay, then I don't know what the hell it's thinking that I got in Olympus, because it wasn't that.
The tracker
I looked at that and I'm like, that's...
or...
Yeah, the auto tracker saying that. And I'm like, that's not correct. I don't have Valor. I have no forms.
Oh yeah, because Master Form was in Beast Castle. That's the only reason I've got it. And then Limit was behind Zigbar. Where was Valor even?
I don't know. I don't have
the
it.
Spoiler up.
Hate are supreme.
Okay. Went into shoot mode already. What? I just outdamaged him. I full on skipped Laser Dome. That was the quickest final Zimnus I've ever had.
Valor is in.
The actual heck was that?
It's actually in Olympus. What?
Did you
I
have
don't-
Valor and not know it?
No, because that's me mashing the form change button. It's not working.
Go into your abilities. Because that would tell you a lot easier.
It's not there. I have no valor. There is no sign of valor anywhere.
Maybe you skipped the chest then?
Maybe. But then why would the auto tracker say I have it?
Yeah, because I mean, then
It
that
says
would
it's
mean
in-
that you would have had to have gotten it.
It says it's in. Was it Caverns Entrance Lucid Stone? I can navigate it all. And I could just go here and see. No. No, it says I have every chest.
Caverns, entrance. That's the second part of it, ain't it?
No.
That's first 7?
Oh no, yeah, no. That's the second part of like the chests and stuff. I thought you meant second visit. But no, it says I have all the chests, and Valor's not listed in there.
Too far in, or I would check. Wisdom was in jail. We
Of course.
never were gonna get that one. Fire, grab, wisdom. Limit was past Zigbar. Where was final? Port Royal. Second visit, Port Royal. Yeah, we weren't getting final. Not without forcing it. Chicken Little was in LOD, which neither of us went to.
Master was apparently in Beast.
Yep. I already told you that one.
Okay. Oh my god, I keep grabbing the wrong ones.
We're never getting Stitch.
Called Hollow Bastion, right?
Yeah, definitely called Hollow Bastion, right? It actually called Port Royal, right? The only one that it would have fully called wrong would have been Proof of Peace. Because it was pointing towards Pride Lands, but as quick as we closed that, it would have narrowed that down to Agrabah, Hollow Bastion, and Levels. We found out Agrabah pretty quick too. So I feel like that one would be fine with being marked off. And then Hollow Bastion, looking at the logic side of it, seeing as how membership card isn't hinted for both non-existence and peace, it can't be peace for that one. So that would then mean Levels would have to be it. So truthfully, it did call all three of them. It's just depending on what you started, it may or may not call all of them early. That's kind of why I treat this as a helper more so than a guide for it. Because case in point, if you plop all of the information into that, it said that Hollow Bastion, Pride Lands, and Port Royal. Where in reality it was Levels, Hollow Bastion, and Port Royal. Either way, this is definitely a testament to, you know, path hints being quick. Hour 5.5 and hour 10 on the dot.
Well,
It really came down to that last one, you calling it better than I did. But you also had more information than I did.
apparently.
If I had went to Olympus and went as far as you did on that, then yeah, that definitely would have probably been mine at that point. And I mean, Lost Road, that's not the first 7, is it?
Where at?
Lost Road Mithril Shard? I think that might be.
Maybe.
And if that's the case, then yeah, you just outplayed on that completely. There was no luck on that then. Or is Lost Road the second part of it?
I have no idea outside of having to just go directly check.
It might be the second part of it. Because I found the Reflect. Yeah, it's second part. So you yeah. So, yeah. I still think even with that, it still wasn't luck. It was just you outplayed on that. You took a longer path in it just to wind up coming out on top with it. Because I'm sitting here trying to think, even if I was just going to play into the points, I probably would have went through Cerberus and then left. Just to get the points off of that. Because Valor was late in it. Reflect was the only thing I would have gotten here. Would that have even been enough for me to justify for that one? No. Because at that point it would have pushed me probably back to Disney Castle. or the space paranoids. So yeah, you actually going farther is the only thing that gave you that information.
Which is really just me doing what I normally do, which is try to clear out a visit as much as I can instead of just doing quick checks, because just get all the checks I can.
A lot of that comes down to honestly how quick you can get through everything.
Mm-hmm.
I usually hate the big gap with Olympus that you get between the first 7 and the next time that you start getting checks.
Because you have to go run away from Hades and fight Cerberus, and then break pots, and then break pots again, and then poke.
Yeah, but with pots you at
Kirk in
least
the
get
shoulder.
checks.
Yeah.
You get checks through all of that part of it. It's everything up through the Cerberus fight
Oh,
that
yeah.
you're just stuck doing nothing. And if you're loaded out pretty good and have like 2 magnets and pretty high magic, yeah, Hades escape ain't nothing. But early game, it feels like it's more of a slog than anything. So that's a lot of the reason why, if anything, I'll check them first 7 and then dip. But I didn't even do that this time around. I think it was because everything else was blue numbering so quick that I just wasn't even really aiming for it. I'm really surprised the World That Never Was didn't have the other proof. Because that was actually what I was half expecting. Because most of the time when I've done these seeds with Promise Charm on, that's when it's like, oh yeah, guess what? You still gotta do the fights.
I'm also trying not to overthink things. I'm just like, all right, the more time I sit here thinking is the more time I'm not doing something. Don't overthink this. These are the things that it could be in.
Part
Just
of the
go.
reason I did the helper, in all seriousness. Because I was finding myself spending more time sitting there trying to figure out what pointed to what.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I just need something where I can click buttons and it'll give me an idea.
Give me a list of worlds. Okay, we'll just start hitting them until something shakes out.
Oddly enough, though, every time I've done a path one with the helper, the time we got on this actually is about what happens. Right there, slightly over an hour. Which, I honestly feel like that might be a little too short for this game. Which is odd. Because that's about the right length for a lot of stuff, and then this one, it just feels like it's too blink and you miss it kind of deal.
Yeah, because I think I was like 30 something going in the final fights. I wasn't even that high of level. I ended up hitting all the little
The
gashapon
bulky
machines. So I
vendors.
make sure I had, the vendors, just so I could make sure I had enough levels.
Yeah, I think I ended at 55.
I ended at 58. With almost a nice number.
I mean, and after the, after all the bulky vendors. Because yeah, I ended 58 also, so yeah, you would have been right around the same spot.
Also, the almost nice number on attack. I'm sad.
How close was yours?
68.
Oh. See, you had more attack than I did.
I ended up dumping all the boosts and stuff I was picking up when I was menuing.
I think I was too, unless I had some that I didn't realize I had. Yeah, I had some I didn't realize. One that I didn't realize I had. 74 magic kind of shredded him on Reflega, I think it was. Because I think I actually had max reflect. Yeah, Reflega. Jesus. No wonder
yeah,
I
would have
shredded
Reflega
him.
too. I was like, I think it was on just Reflera. Looks where they were. No, I was on Reflega. Okay. I had Big Boy Reflect.
Oh, wait, no, I would have had Reflera. I forgot I just ran through all these in Olympus, so I didn't have that one. I'm surprised that you got laser domed, because I did kind of catch that.
My session did not do enough.
I didn't even
And
need
then
to
I
pop
poked him.
session.
I poked him. Do what?
I didn't even need to pop session.
I popped it to try to make sure he didn't laser dome me because he was at like a bar and change. And I was like, I poke you once, you're going to laser dome me.
I reflected
Lo and behold,
and kind of out damaged his damage cap somehow.
I didn't. As soon as I poked him once, he's like, nope, laser dome. Nope, enough of this.
But yeah, next week we will not be doing random stuff. We will actually be doing Mario Kart 8
Hooray.
as we race through the DLCs. First week will be waves 1 and 2, and then we'll do 3 and 4, followed by 5 and 6. As I said, I think it was on the pre-show yesterday, it's fair game. If we want to practice it, go for it. We will be doing no items. I would think it would be somewhat close. Well, those I don't know.
Last time it was fairly close, if I recall correctly.
I think. For the most part, though, Mario Kart should be fairly close. But yeah, that'll be the next 3 since, you know, Wave 6 is coming out in like 4 days. But between now and then, Thursday you're doing more Project Cross Zone, right?
Yep.
Friday is an undetermined thing because I still don't know. Saturday, more of a show that we're starting to slowly not be able to stand again.
Pretty much.
I've made it
At
farther
least
than the last time.
we'll be done with the first arc, and then you'll be at the point where I gave up on the show and was just apathetically watching because I didn't care anymore.
Which is funny because we already passed the point where I didn't care anymore. Also, now that I'm looking at it, God, it really was just that one episode that really just completely soured it for me because I could have still managed around that one.
The power of Ren and his just dipshittery.
It's funny how they don't give him many talking parts in these last few episodes we've done, and I'm fine with him.
It's when he starts spouting nonsense, you're like, dunk the child, please dunk this lost child.
But yeah. And then that'll bring us around to Mario Kart next Sunday. But if you like what you see, drop a follow, really appreciate it. Chipping away that affiliate goal at TGS Network on Mastodon or at TG Saloon on Twitter will give you information on when we go live. And exclamation point Discord in chat will give you a link to the Discord. Drop by, say hi. There's Dropbox for questions there. You got anything else to add?
No.
Then we'll see y'all next time.